Ian, was that a tough watch today?
Yeah, it was. I can't fault the effort that the boys put in. I really don't. I can't, especially second half. We threw everything at them, but we're lacking a little bit of quality. Obviously, we know we're a bit low on numbers as well. But it's just little details. We switch off for 30 seconds and we pick the ball out, and that's the difference at the moment. Our concentration levels have to be spot on all the time there, because there's no way you should be turning in our box and having a free shot. So our distances and our lack of information to each other was poor in that instance.
And a game, like you say, that was probably low on quality and chances. But I guess in that situation, the worst that you hope you come off with is a 0-0.
Yes, definitely, and that's what we've got to learn. We really have. I mean, it's a shame that we conceded in that manner, because I thought first half we had a couple of half chances across, and again we're just in the final third we're picking the wrong cross, or a little bit composure, and or the wrong type of finish. You know, it's these details that we're missing at the moment, but we'll get there. We'll definitely get there. We're actively looking to try and bring a couple in as well that would help the squad, and then going forward we want to be certainly challenging the right side of it.
Were you pleased by the response to going behind? You forced an awful lot of corners.
Yeah, we did, and that's the credit to the group. It really was. They didn't drop their heads, and they carried on going. But like I said before, a little bits of quality that we're missing, that you do need to unlock defences, because they sat quite deep at times as well. We just need a little bit more from them.
Tom Platt back in action, a big boost for you. Got an hour under his belt.
Yeah, delighted. It was always a case of trying to get him to half time and then assessing it again. But he said he had a little bit more in the legs. It was a hard ask as well, because he was quite deep at times and he's got to cover a lot of distance in there. But no, it's great to have him back. His experience will be invaluable for us going forward, and that's a massive plus for the football club.
And Zach Mills on the bench and nearly there, nearly ready?
Yeah, I think Zach, this one come a little bit too early for him. We was going to use him in emergency anyway, but it's with the amount of games we've got coming forward, we're just going to look after him, because again, another experienced player that we need on the football pitch. The more them type of players we get on there, the better it'll be for us.
You've moved on quite a few players now and only brought 2 in, but I think you've been really selective, aren't you? Because I guess there's a whole host of players you could just go and sign for numbers, but you don't want to do that, do you?
No, and it's probably cutting my nose off to spite my face, really. I know a lot of people just get bodies in, but it's got to be the right ones. I'm not the type of manager that just goes out and gets a body. It has to be the right one to fit the group. I know we need help for that group, so I'm not naive enough to not know that. But we've got to work with them, and what we're trying to create is an environment in that dressing room, you know, where they all get going. And bringing the wrong one in there will just cause a little bit of conflict, and so we just need the right ones at the right time, and we're actively working as hard as we can to try and get that.
And always a chance to bounce back in football, and this time it comes quickly on Tuesday night.
Yeah, well, we've got a run of games now that's going to come thick and fast, so it really tests us at Brackley. They're a good, strong side. Obviously got a new manager as well, so a really good test for us. But we'll be up for it, that's for sure. And then we'll just be looking on them little bits of quality in the final third that could see us through.